So stay with me because I'm going to tell you the other side of building your channel. These are the typical things people will tell you, but there are things I'm about to share with you. You need to know about them. So stay tuned. Hi wonderful people, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm Vanessa. We share content on the Christian faith, health, money and lifestyle and all the good stuff in between. So if you're new here, subscribe because we're going to dive right into it. So a bit of a backstory. I started my channel in 2019 and I got monetized in 2020, and I just want to take you through what I did to gain my first 1,000 subscribers. So let's just get straight into it. So first things first, let's get the technical things out of the way. In anything we do, now we live in a society where everything's online, so everyone should be starting a channel. So if you haven't started a channel, get started. Just start on what you're interested in and what you like to do. I wouldn't advise starting off doing vlogs because people like to watch vlogs of people they already are invested in. So people like to watch content that are educational, informative or entertaining. So when you're starting your channel, you need to check, does your channel provide information? Does it entertain? Or is it educational? Can someone take something away from what they're watching and implement it in their lives? So that's something to really consider as the first and foremost when starting a channel in that sense. So let's get straight into the technical things. So I've written a few notes, so we're going to go through it. So first things are your channel appearance. When I started my YouTube channel, I have committed to myself that I'm going to treat it like it's a business. Even though I wasn't seeing a penny, not 1p for over a year, I was very committed to treating it like it's a business. So I've decided I will film 10 videos initially before I even upload my first video, just to get practicing on being on camera, my confidence on camera, because it's quite difficult just speaking. Even though I'm doing okay, I think, well, comment below if I'm not doing all right, but I think I'm doing all right. But just your engagement on camera and keeping people engaged, you need to build that up. So I made a decision to film 10 videos that I thought will fit well with the channel I wanted to start it before I even uploaded my first channel. So you have to treat it like it's a business. How your channel appears in terms of things like your thumbnails or even your art, your channel art, when you go onto someone's channel and it shows what they do. Go on Canva, find out how to do it, watch videos. You can educate yourself on anything. It's just, are you willing to put in the time to educate yourself about it? Create your channel art. Make sure you're putting there, if you're going to upload videos weekly, regular videos, whatever you've got to do, put it in there. This is what mine looks like. Make it clear what your channel is about. For example, I share content on the Christian faith, health, money and lifestyle. So I already had a mission in mind before I even started my channel. So that's something really to consider. I will take you through the timeline of my channel, how I went from 0 to 1,000 on my personal channel as well, as I give you my generic tips as well. So people are forgiving, but they're not that forgiving because we're spoiled. People have Netflix, people have Disney Plus, people have Sky, people have cable, people have other YouTubers, people have TikTok. So quality now is easy. People film on their phones and they produce good quality. So you can't afford to produce poor quality videos and expect it to build traction as it would if you had improved the quality. Because if you have good quality content, even though people are not watching now, at least you're setting the precedence of quality videos that people will want to watch even in the near future. Because you have to go into this knowing that you're going to be doing this maybe 10 years down the line. That is not just a hobby, but it's genuinely something you're interested in building up. So that's something to take into account. I've mentioned it before, but have the mindset that you're in this for the long term. You're in it for the long haul. I'm going to be a YouTuber for the next 25 years. Even when I'm 75 years old, I'm going to be a YouTuber. You have to have that mentality so that when you're in it, you're not doing it, oh, it's not working out, I'm going to give up on it. So that's something to take into account. The third thing is to invest in your analytics. Like go over your analytics. If you don't know how to assess your analytics in terms of on your YouTube studio, Watch videos on analyzing your analytics. What videos are doing the best? What videos do people like? What videos has the most engagement? Where are people watching your videos from? What videos are drawing people to your channel? These are all the things you take into account. From my own personal experience, I shared a video on shared ownership. It's a very niche topic because it's only based in the UK and for people in London. So it's very, very limited on the people who are watching it. But that drives a lot of traffic to my channel. So I created a series. I have a 5-part series on shared ownership because people like that content. So even though it's driving traffic and that's not my main reason for starting my channel, it's still helping people out there. So if I did not check my analytics, I wouldn't have known that to make videos that will benefit people. So that's something to take into account. Your thumbnail matters. People are vain. People look at things and determine if they want to watch something or not. So invest in building the skill up of creating better thumbnails. You may have in mind that something looks amazing, while someone else will just be like, no, it's trash. It doesn't matter. As long as every time you're uploading videos, you're building on your skill. There should be a level of consistency. I would say I'm not there yet, but it's something I'm constantly building up on in terms of building my consistency. The one thing that I am consistent with is every thumbnail has my face in it. So there is an element of consistency. I still change up my fonts here and there, but in terms of what is consistent, I am in every thumbnail. So always figure out, do you want to be in your thumbnails? If not, whatever you're doing, just do it consistently. So stay with me because I'm going to tell you the other side of building your channel. These are the typical things people will tell you, but they're things I'm about to share with you. You need to know about them. So stay tuned. Okay, so let's get into the secrets of actually growing your channel. So first thing, a lot of people who watch YouTube tend to be content creators as well, either to get ideas or because they enjoy YouTube. So you need to be networking with other YouTubers. Networking is vital. You want to build relationships with other content creators and YouTubers. Join Facebook. On Facebook, there are groups upon groups upon groups that are endless related to other YouTubers and within your niche. I'm, for example, within the Black YouTuber niche. I'm in the Christian YouTuber niche. I'm in the business YouTuber niche. So I joined all the groups I could find. Any group I could find that will accept me. So that whenever I, for example, uploaded a video, I shared it on those pages. I was getting views from there. I was gaining subscribers. Some people may do sub for sub. I was not into that, so I didn't join any sub for sub groups. Avoid them because they're not legitimate followers, and you want people who genuinely are interested in your content. So that's something to take into account. When creating videos, have a system. Pick your topic, do your SEO research, find out what others have done, film your video, edit your video, upload your video, and make sure your video is top notch so that you're ranking somewhere. And when I say that, for example, my shared ownership video, when I uploaded it, I made sure I found a title that will give me a high percentage on TubeBuddy. I personally use TubeBuddy. Do click on the link below if you want to join them. Once you've uploaded your video, make sure you add tags to your videos. Make sure you use the right keywords. So each product you have to treat each video like it's a product you're putting out to the world, because that might be the video that goes viral. We're not dependent on going viral, but we are dependent on creating content that could potentially go viral or that could potentially make you money. So you want to set yourself up that even when you do get monetized, do check out my monetization video. When you do get monetized, the ads can just slot in nicely and you've got everything set up so that you can succeed on this platform. You have to factor in that YouTube is a search engine. People are going after Google. YouTube is the next place people go and do their searches. So the same way you will go on Google, if you have a question, you'll go and ask. You have to put yourself in that same mentality, that what questions or what kind of things will people type in, and can I solve that problem for them? Would my videos come up? And YouTube is like a baby that's growing. So bit by bit, the longer you're on it, the more consistent you are, the more you add to it, the more Google owns YouTube, the more they give you some benefits, the more they make your content show up for more people. So it's like an incubator that doubles and doubles and doubles. So that's something to take into account. You have to factor in that about 20% of your videos will be what will be driving 80% of the traffic. Unfortunately, as you're growing bit by bit, that's what happens. When you go into your analytics, for example, you can see there are a few videos. You say you've got 20 videos, there's probably about 4 or 5 videos that are driving people to your channel mainly, and you want to create content that continues to grow that 20%. So it goes up to 25%, 30%, 40%, and up and up and up, and your channel grows. So these are ways you can do what you can do in order to grow your channel. Another thing to take into account is being consistent. YouTube rewards consistent content creators, unfortunately. When you're not consistent, YouTube will treat you accordingly. If you are consistent, they will treat you accordingly. You gotta follow the rules, girl. Guy, you gotta follow the rules. No matter what you're doing, you gotta follow the rules. They need you to show up. They need you to pump the engine. They need you to feed it. If you're not feeding it, they ain't paying you. They're not gonna pay attention to you. So personally, let's go into how I grew my channel personally. So 0 to 100, easy. I was messaging my uncle that I haven't spoken to in 10 years, my cousin, everybody. I told them, guys, I've started a channel, please follow me. Straightforward. I was able to get to my 100 within maybe a month or so of starting my channel. I was so excited. Now my next milestone was to get to 200, 300, 400, 500. So as I mentioned, I don't know if it's in this video or a previous video, I was on a mission that when I started my channel, I was going to treat it like a business. So I filmed about 5 to 10 videos, about 10 videos before I even uploaded my first video. And so that I made a commitment to myself that I am committed to uploading videos every single week. Every single week, I need to upload videos. So that's what I did until I got to a burnout. I was tired. God told me to stop. I'm a Christian, so everything I do, God's involved in it. God was like, girl, you gotta step away and do what I've called you to do. Because I've got other projects, I've got other business that I'm running that I needed to focus on. So I took a month off YouTube. But even with that, because I had committed myself to uploading weekly, I already had content to cover that month. Then I got to a stage in maybe June 2020, and in June 2020 I started to see that one of my videos that had over 5,000 views, if I don't get monetized by October, for example, if I didn't get monetized by October, I would lose those 5,000 views watch time that I've gained. So I was on a mission. I uploaded about 12 videos in the space of 3 weeks. I was uploading anything, just everything and anything to get me to where I need to get to. So you've got to do what you've got to do. And I hope this teaches you that getting to 0 to 1,000, you have to put in the work. I put in the work. I have over 90 videos or 100 videos on my channel since I started in a year, that every week I'm going to show up. So I just want to say thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Put your notification button on. Do comment below. What kind of things are you doing to try and get you to the 1,000 mark?